Right. I want to say welcome, welcome everybody. Today, we are going to discuss a lot. We are going to discuss our challenges. We are going to discuss results, what you guys have been facing, because the whole of last week and this week, we have been talking about breaking the ice. Breaking the ice means that we have been trying to, breaking the ice means that you are trying to create a relationship with somebody who is closest to you, or somebody who is not even closest to you. Depends. So I know people have been breaking the ice. So today I'm going to take results from each and every one of you. What has been happening, because I expected my program to be filled up with meetings and all that, but I'm still having spaces. So it means that some people are still sleeping. So I'm going to start. Maybe I should start with, anyway, Leonard came last time. That was his first participation, and I think that he had something from our last training. We had a homework we had to create our list and start working on our team and start bringing them on board, making each person to sign up too by breaking the ice. So, Leonard, are you there? Can you hear me?
I can hear you, sir. Are you getting me?
Yes. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Quickly tell us what has been happening since Monday till now. Have you drawn your table? Have you done and all that?
All right. I've been able to do some prospects, and it has always been my job. So it's a normal thing for me. It's not new because I do that all the time. Even on my status, I as I move, I talk. So from Monday till now, I have done already two registration,
Okay.
and they've activated already.
Wow.
And so now we are trying to. I'm teaching them how to do the 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 how do we call it? Yes, to get
the promotion we have on board.
Transaction verification.
All right.
Yeah, so we are working on that now.
Great. Okay.
I think so far I've had to.
Okay, let me take Mr. Thank you so much, Leonard. We'll come back to you again shortly. Let me take Mr. Amechi Ike from Nigeria.
Yeah. Good evening, everyone. It's such a nice feeling always to be here. It's just that from time to time, Mr. Embe keeps on murdering my name just the way he likes, but no problem. Amechi AK, or simply Optimist.
Okay.
It's all right.
All right.
So I have not been sleeping. I've not been quiet all over because taking or following the direction you've given to us is really making things to work out. Especially the issue of ice breaking.
Yes.
I hope I'm being heard. Am I being heard?
Yes. Okay.
It's okay.
Okay. Yeah. The issue of the ice breaking of a thing, I really learned very great tips from you because I noticed that there's this very person, we've been friends all along, but most of the time when I send him some chats, he really talk about it. So I went to that ice breaking and then just impute what he normally does. So what you do as a person, I just put it because he's a football fan. So I just put a jiffy that talks about football. Immediately he replied me back, and that got me talking. And yes, I really found out. So all the while I've been wasting my time saying kind of talking stories with this man. But when I said something that really cuts across what he's interested in, he got back to me. So I've been able to register him, and we are making plans for him to get others involved.
Great.
Another one is the people. Are you with me?
Yes, go ahead.
Hello? Yeah. I also have some people who are registered, especially one person. In fact, the guy is on fire. I was on my way to somewhere this afternoon. He called me that he has registered about 8 persons. Okay?
Wow.
And the next one is that even his wife, he said he was telling me that today he was able to force her to do her broadcast. So all these things give me joy because when I try implementing what I've been learning from this very platform, in fact, by the time it starts booming, you're going to see us all here because I'm still grooming them. By the time I'll bring them in here, you will now know that I've not been playing or remain idle. So I have to thank you, Mr. Derry, because you've been helping us to break the ice. The ice is really getting low. Though Nigeria is not a difficult place to be, you know. Sometimes before you even say one or two things, they're already thinking, oh, what do you have to sell? You know, because our first thinkers here, Nigeria do what we are. But
Always
notwithstanding,
business
yes. So using your tactics is working. That's what I want to say.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so very much. Let me take Mr. Julius about Taku from Boya. Welcome, sir. Maybe you should share us your experience, what has been happening all this while.
Well, all this while, are you hearing me?
Yes, go ahead.
Yes.
Are you getting me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. All this while, I've been ice breaking on one of my young sons by the name Bless. He has been helping me also to get through this. And in fact, I've had a number of replies, which I am intending again to send out the message on a gift.
All right.
There are a number of I have about 9 people who are expecting to have the gift from me. So tomorrow, that's what I'll be working on.
Great. Thank you so much. I'm sure Bless, I don't know if Bless is around. I'm very sure he wants to say something right away, very quick. Bless, you're welcome on board.
Am I on there?
Well,
All right.
Hello?
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah. So far, I don't have any issue with the ice breaking, and where I'm stuck now, it's so many friends that have been sending the issue of the gift. A lot of them find kind of funny. So, like, I have a difficulty to really explain to them how serious this gift is. It's just think it's a kind of. One friend told me like I'm doing April Fool with her or something. So it's kind of funny. So where I'm stuck now is how to make them pick these gifts as something like an opportunity, but not going direct to what I want to tell them, but let them have like seriousness to grab the gift and register and so on. So that's the only issue I have now.
All right, we'll answer that very, very soon. Let me take another person, maybe Mr. Crypto Vico. I'm sure today should be his second day in this training. Probably he will have something to tell us. I don't know, but I'm sure he must have learned something last Monday. So let's hear from him, please. Welcome, sir.
Thank you very much, Imbe. Good evening.
Thank you.
And, morning, whatever the time will be in your own area there.
Well, it's evening this way.
That's very interesting. Yes, last Monday I participated, but I did not actually, because I didn't have any experience, so I didn't want to make any comments. But what I did was I made sure I followed the instructions at Facebook. Then after clearing my Facebook, I got it in order. Then I started breaking the ice. But I had one person that gave me a reply. And this question now, I don't actually know how to reply him. So I said I'll keep it so that when we come this evening, I'll be able to explain it to you.
Okay.
When he saw the ice break, he returned the question to me He said, "Who are you, and where do you use?"
All right.
So I don't want to complicate issues because I don't know whether it is possible to next directive.
Okay. Thank you so much. We'll come in to answer your question very, very soon. I have another person, Moi Felix. This is a guy who has been with us for a while now. Probably he will have something to tell us. He also a very big leader. Yeah, one time he told me that he wants to extend even to Chad and other African countries. So I know that he will definitely have something to tell us from the training that he has been receiving. Felix, welcome. And
Thank you very much, Mr. President. I'm sorry, I'm coming in. I'm just coming in,
it's okay.
but I will like to talk about my commitment since you started this wonderful
The
training.
network is really, really
I've been trying my best. I've been talking to people. I've been breaking ice.
okay.
Yeah, I was saying I've been trying my best. Are you getting me?
Yes.
Yes. Like I did tell you the other time, I've been trying my best to see I extend my get prospects from other countries where TBC has not really gotten not so many people have known about it. And I've been trying my best. I've been breaking my teeth and I've been trying to talk to so many people. But I'm very sure very soon we'll be beginning that
All right.
responding.
Okay.
So we
Thank
just need
you.
some more time to talk to them. Yeah, it's something that I need to get gradual. Very
Thank
soon
you so
we'll begin
much.
to achieve results.
Thank you so much, Felix. I think that will be that for now, unless somebody wants to say something very, very quick. I'm seeing Madam Margaret. I don't know if she wants to say something first or maybe later, but if she wants to say it, I'll let her say it.
Good
Margaret.
evening, great family. Good evening, good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah. Thank you very, very much, Mr. President, for the good job you're doing. You're just stirring in us, at times we used to be cold, we just feel as we are so busy doing other things, but I like the way you stir us. I like the way you push us to the wall, and it's great. So I had other two new prospects again. I told you of, and I have the third one also that I went in with today again.
Wow.
We discussed with me, and she is very, very excited because she was like, you told me this thing last time. You have not explained anything to me yet. What is it all about? So I'm just giving her some tips to let her be excited to be coming back to me. So she said, okay, she wants to know, because we are in school together. So I have a lot of people there that from one person to another, I will be having some real great moment and registrations with them.
Okay.
So I just want to let you know that I'm doing it even though I'm busy, but there's nothing that can be more busier than doing what I'm supposed to do concerning building my future abundance.
That's right. That's right.
So I have even people who are already in the group who are also expecting to have more information, and they would like to join our training team. So I don't know whether I can bring them in, or you prefer maybe that this session get finished and we'll bring in the next session.
There's no problem. We are already working with the France team, so we'll discuss about that just after the meeting. Don't worry, we'll discuss about that.
Okay, because I have my rally team that I'm setting up.
Very important. Very, very important.
So I wanted to know what are the steps to be taken. Are we supposed to meet with you, or how is it going to be? So I would like
No,
more
when you said like what I said last time, when your rally team is already set up, that's when I now come in, because our objective is to duplicate as fast as possible. Because what I'm doing here, tomorrow you people need to do the same thing. You people need to be earning money daily with TBC.
Yeah.
So when you set your rally team, that's your own team that you are building. But if you find it necessary to bring them here, no problem. I will put a special time for you and your team, because your team should be able to grow. And if your team is growing, you will also grow. There is no way your team will grow and you don't grow too.
That's it. Okay.
Everybody here will be having his team as we are progressing. That way, you guys are going to make a whole lot of money.
A team must be minimum. How many members?
Sorry?
How many members can make a team?
Even two.
Even two is already a team. 2, 3, 4. Okay. It doesn't matter that much. Do you want to say something? Madam B. Dorothy, do you want to say something, or we just move ahead? Because
hello everyone.
Hello.
It's really been challenging, I must admit, but I want to say congratulations to all of us who are still pressing on. So far, I've been able to sign up about like more than 10 people have registered, because I've been here for like 3 weeks. So I've had about 10 people registered. Where I have difficulties now is to make them pay the $10, because when you tell an African person it's a gift, the person is like, wow, that's fine. By the time you now go to the transition stage where you have to tell the person to pay $10, the person started like, I thought it was for free. Or this is January, and some will promise me for February, some will not even, somebody even blocked me, so that's a challenge. So somebody insulted me also the other day, but I'm really not bothered about the insult and those blocking me. Where I have difficulties is to be able to, the transition, to be able to make someone pay the $10.
all right, thank you so much. You see, it's important for me to gather all these reports so that I will be able to enlighten you guys as we progress. Mr. Guante, welcome. Definitely, this should be your first time, so we'll come back to you later. Now, what I want to tell you people is this. Let me quickly share my screen with you guys. Let me quickly share my screen. Now, it's important for you people to know that when somebody has registered, once he has, because the first thing is for that person to accept to collect the gift. You now tell him to log into his account. You are supposed to show him that gift. You are supposed to show him that gift. You tell him to log into his account. When he logs into his account, you now come to cookie reward, for example. Cookie rewards and then cookie reward, because you want to show him his gift first. Right? Once the person has signed up, the first thing you want to do is show him his gift. And please, let us first of all avoid putting money in front. Let us avoid thinking of money, right? When the person sign up and log in on cookie rewards, you will realize that here the person will have 0.00 something. All right? The person will have 0.0025. You now tell him that, look, this is where your gift is. It's a digital money. All right? It's a digital money. Now, let me show you the value of this money. Let me show you the value of this money. You now come to calculator, right? You now come to calculator and you show him the value of what he or she has in his accounts, okay? So you realize that that 0 point, he'll say it's $2,000. You tell him that. You now tell him that, look, these are digital money that it is going to be in your position. If you follow what I'm going to tell you, please learn to be in control. Learn to be the master of the game. Because if you don't learn to be the master of the game, you will become, how can I put it? If you are not the master, you might definitely lose control when people start asking you a lot of questions. What is it all about? Tell me, explain to me now, what is it? Those are the things people will tell you. Some will be like, I don't want to click. Like somebody said, some people are hesitating to click. When people hesitate to click, you come to the blog, okay? There is a blog post. That last time the admin explained what you should do. Here are the reasons why. No. Let me just look at. When a prospect hesitates to click referral link, then share this. Did you see this? Share this video to the person when he hesitates in clicking the referral link, right? You have to share this video, clearly explain why the person should collect the gift and how to collect the gift. And many Africans, they like to see white people talking. When they see white people talking, they become more convinced. But when they see a brother black man talking, it is not true. You know? So, but that's the truth. So when people hesitate, share them this gift, they will see a white talking. You now tell the person, look, what I'm giving you is worth this amount. And trust me, you can now shop with this. And these are some of the places you can now shop with, right? These are now some of the places you can now shop with. Okay, so you now open your Kringle, okay? You now open your Kringle.cash, and you said you go to merchant zone. You select some countries. You select some countries that already have merchants. Nigeria has one of the, I think, they have the greatest number of merchants so far. I should be sure of that. I think followed by India. Those are places where you have the highest number of merchants so far. So you now go to merchant zone. You tell him that, look, what I'm about to offer you, these are some of the places that this person can shop with. These are some of the places you can use this money to shop with. All right? And you now come again and say, look, the reason for this gift is not for you to stay quiet. Please, can you share your link? Or you ask the person, who are the two best person that you have? Who are the two best friends that you have? Is it your mother? Is it your father? Is it your uncle? Is it your friend? Is it your classmate? Is it your childhood friend? Who are the two best person that you have in your life? The reason why you need to ask two best person, because as a best man, okay, as a best man, he or she will accept what the best person or the best partner is offering. If you are my best friend, definitely whatsoever you give me, I'll register. I'll say, okay, I'll quickly register because you are my best friend. You know, it's very important. So far, you are not asking any money so far. Make sure that he should always share his link to the two best people that he or she has. Okay? Now, after sharing this link, right? After sharing this link, you are now in the position of 3 persons to talk to. You are in the position of 3 persons to talk to. When he shares it to them, some people will be like, I will not share until you tell me what it is all about. But I don't think after showing him some places where he can shop with this money, he will refuse to follow instructions. You ask him, do you really want to shop with this money? Do you really want to use it? Do you really want? You say, yes. Okay, follow my instruction. Do what I ask you to do. Okay? Do what I am the teacher here. So you do what I ask you to do. If you really want to earn that $2,000, in your hand. In your hand. Do you really want to have it in your hand? Do what I asked you to do. He will now share this link to two of his best friends. He said, I'm here to support you. In case of any question, I will stand by. He will now share, pop, 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 pop. The people already start. Boom. Say, okay, you know what? How about us having a team? How about us talking, me and your best friend, talking with somebody, again, who has a lot of reputation, somebody who has a lot of testimonies, somebody who has been in this business for 3 years. How about us having a small brief meeting online and we talk? How about that? Who is it? They'll start asking, who is this person? Why should we talk with him? He said, look, just go to testimony. Bam. You see these testimonies? He said, these are testimonies. But I will advise you to go to YouTube. You now say, I will now prefer you to go to YouTube and see what is happening there. So I can now advise, I wish to advise you to go to YouTube, by the way, and just put the person I want to share with you. Just put his name on YouTube and see tremendous work that he has been doing. My YouTube is full or is filled with videos. Definitely, the person getting from us, please try to mute your mic if you are not, your mic is not mute. Try to mute your mic, please. So, definitely the person will go to YouTube and see some of the work that the person you want to link him to, some of the work he has been doing. I have tons of videos on YouTube. I have testimonies. I have seminars. Look at my seminar, for example. Look at my seminar, for example. This seminar was payable. Look at the hall. This is just my seminar. Sometime last year, September. Look at. Did you see? And this seminar, people were paying 5,000 francs. People were paying 5,000 francs to enter to join this hall. So you can imagine, look at how the hall is filled in Bonanjo here in Douala. Now, you now say, this person has a lot of testimony. Look at him. Look at him here. Look at the land that he bought. Look at the land that he bought 100%. Please, mute your mic. Some people will not mute their mic and kick them out. Please, if I see you, your mic is not muted, I might be forced to kick you out. All right, thank you. So you now go to YouTube, say, this is the person I want to link you to. He has a lot of testimony and a lot of things to offer. This is my land in Kribi. I bought it a lot of millions, you know. Tell me, after explaining all this to this person, who would not like to talk to this person? Who would not like that this person should be his trainer? Who would not want that this person should talk to him? Till now, have you asked him any question? Sorry, have you asked him any money? You haven't asked him any money yet. Your objective is not to ask money in the beginning. Your objective is to make sure that the person share this gift to at least 2 persons. That will make you never to lack somebody to talk to. You will never lack any person. If I want to talk, sometimes I'm always the one sleeping on the phone. In fact, just that my wife is so understanding because I'm always talking. I'm always talking because I have created a system where money will be generated. Even if I'm tired, people will be the one coming. Very soon, all of you here will be setting up rendezvous with me. Very soon, all of you here will become specialists. And it will be a time for me to give you my blessings and say, go do well, my sons and daughters. Go do well. Just like the admin gave me his blessing sometime in the beginning of this year. Very soon, you will not lack somebody you'll be talking to. So by the time you now share some of these testimonies and now say that, look, I want to bring this person on board and I want us to talk. That is when I will now come and tell him that it is time for you to get paid. After you must have told him all these things, I will now come and say that it is time for you to get paid. I will tell him with a lot of authority. As a leader, I will tell him with a lot of authority and a lot of sense. I'll put a lot of sense in his head and smooth the work that you have been doing. And my dear friends, 50% will enter into your pocket like magic. Good morning, everything in the pocket. That is what we should be doing, man. That's what we should be doing. Okay, I will now take some 2 or 3 reactions or questions, please. Let me take Mr. Okeke from Nigeria.
Embe, my brother. It's been so long that I've been trying to get on this show. You know,
Oh my God.
thank God that it's been possible today.
Wow.
In fact, my day is made. You know, you have been doing great work. You know, and I've always loved linking with you because the Bible says iron sharpeneth iron. So
that's right.
That is the kind of iron I will want to sharpen with myself.
That's
so
right.
that we will get to to where we have planned we will get to.
That's right.
And by the special grace of God, it will happen.
Amen.
Because you are such a free minder that it is no longer a surprise that you are reaching the ends of the world the way you have been making waves all over the world.
That's right.
It is because of the kind of heart that you have, and you are willing to assist everyone that is willing to learn.
Definitely.
And that is why I want to join up with you, because I'm encouraged with what you are doing, so that together we will be able to take TBC to where admin wants us to be.
That's
by God's grace, it happens. So,
thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, and welcome on board. Looking forward to have you again very, very soon, or our next class.
You can be sure that I will not, I will always be with you.
Thank you so much. Okay, I'm going to take another person with a question or a reaction from what we have learned today, because look, this transition I'm sharing here is very important from the time the person sign up. If you are not very careful with the transition, the person will run away. You should have the ability to maintain somebody who is coming on board. If you don't master the transition, you will not be able to help the person, or you will not be able, the person will slip off your hands. Trust me, nobody slips off my hand unless I'm busy, unless I have something I'm doing. But always make sure that you keep them standby. Or if there are things that you could not answer, just quickly WhatsApp me, quickly ask me a question, quickly send me a voice. If I'm in a position to answer you, I will quickly answer you. Because after you must have transit from making him share it to his 2 persons, and then you now come and explain this mission of TBC, where we have 1 billion coin that needs to go out. And the people that are coming on board now, they are going to occupy the billionaire zone. Definitely, who will not want to become a billionaire? Who will not want to make money? Everybody wants to make money. Everybody wants to become a billionaire. That way, you are now trying to bring the person to reason with you and understand where you are going to. So when the person refuses to click the link, share that video that is talking about the link. And that's how you move gradually. Okay, we are almost at the end of this program for today. I have another meeting very soon. But I want to take, if there are any other questions, please feel free to ask before we go. I don't know if somebody has raised his hand. Yes, Mr. Leonard, quick, 30 seconds.
Yes, sir. Thanks for giving me the opportunity once again. Yeah. It's just a reaction on what we have discussed, you've discussed today, because if I want to name or start recalling the testimonies I have, I think we will not have time, but I'm keeping my testimony to when the right time will come, TBC, which maybe we'll be talking in a very big, a large conference
All right.
where I will have to give my testimony because there are some difficulties that we face now. There are some things that I have done that just to encourage people to get on board. You
Okay.
know, first challenge is that most of our people, you know, the mission of TBC is to erase poverty,
Yeah, yeah.
and we have to take TBC to those to make them to be rich in future.
That's
But
right.
now, one challenge is that there is a tool that they have to use, which is what? The digital tool, which we know, phone or computer or
Internet.
laptop.
Yeah.
Yes, internet also. So, you know, some of these people are willing to get on board, but they don't have an Android phone. They don't have, even if they have an Android phone, the next challenge will be internet. You
That's
know,
right.
I take upon myself and I say, okay, get registered. I will do the internet work for you since you don't have a phone or you don't have access to internet now. Like that, like you see the meetings,
Yeah.
the YouTube meetings, the send button meeting. I have about 8 accounts that I manage on my own, of
All
which they
right.
are my prospects, because I have to do the work for them. Some will not even know how to do it. Some will know